ruin a camping trip like a big swarm of bugs in your camper. Here's how we put a screen in the door and the 2 front windows to let the air in and keep the bugs out. All in about $40. We camp all year round, and so we always keep the screens in the van, even though most of the year we don't need them. I sure was glad that I had them on our trip to Florida when we stayed at the Everglades. Super buggy. I made this little case for them. This is all the screens in this small of a space, so it doesn't take up much room to store in the back. I wrote the word screens on so I would remember what was in the case. Here are the screens that go on the front windows. I'm just going to put one on. The pointy side goes right here where the window is pointy. This bar in the middle of your window is made of metal, which is nice because the magnets stick to it. I always want to make sure that I get it all smooth around so that no bugs can worm their way in. So this is the screen I got from, looks like it needs a repair. This is the screen I got. It's just those magic window screens. This is for like a screen door. Just showing you how to put it up here. I got the Velcro in. I have one corner that's the square corner that came with it, and one corner that I had to adapt by sort of cutting a little bit and sewing a little bit together into more of a curve. It wasn't hard to do. It really fit well and worked better than I had hoped or imagined. Here you can see what it looks like from the outside with the screen in. So when it's nice out, we'll often just have the screen and leave the door open all the time. You can go in and out very easily.
Is that new?
I made some little Z-hooks to help me position the thing before I committed to where the Velcro was going to go. You want to have the middle a little bit higher than the sides. You'll see it goes down a little bit on the sides. So what I did is I hung V-hooks from these holes and then just opened the Velcro a little and put this part of the hook through the Velcro. That way I could see where I wanted it, and it's kind of heavy. So that way I could take off the Velcro a little bit at a time. I started in the middle, taking the sticky back off the Velcro and sticking it down. And then I pulled out this side, you know, just a little bit lower, and started sticking down all the way around. It seems to be holding really well. Now we recently used this because we were in Florida and in the Everglades, and there were mosquitoes like crazy even though it's February. So putting it in just like this, notice that there was kind of a gap you can see at the door. In the summertime I have taken this and put it under here, but that's not really something I want to be taking in and out all the time. Same with over on this side. You'll see there's a little extra. So what I'm going to do today is put some magnets along the bottom. I had some magnets along the bottom at first, but they were a little too long and they got caught when the sliding door closed and opened. So I'm going to do a better job and get them exact so that we won't have buggies flying in under there. So I've pinned some seam facing to the bottom of the screen with the magnets in them exactly where I want to go. This is inside the door, around the sort of post that's there. Done the same thing on the outside so that it catches that metal that's right under the lip of the door. It should be out of the way of the sliding door, hopefully. I'm only doing one side at a time. This is the size of magnet I'm using. It's about 1/2 inch and a little thicker than a dime. Gotta be very careful not to hit that needle into the magnet. Guaranteed something's gonna break. Unless you go very slowly. What it looks like once it's sewn is zigzag along the edge, and that gets it nicely connected to the screen. And then I do a single stitch, so I do a straight stitch on either side of each of the magnets so that they can't move around in the casing, because they will.